Yo, 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 what's going on, my boy?
Man, how you doing, bro? It's been a while.
I'm doing good, man. The Unchained store has been opened back up.
Yeah, been open back up as it should be. It's about time to get back to it like we supposed to be doing.
For real, bro. Definitely grateful and happy to be back in the booth, man. When you asked me that today, I was smiling, I was like, let's get into it.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it's been a while and this is what we need to do. It just feels good to get back to doing this again. We have our blockages, but it's time to get back on track.
Right. That's actually one of our topics, so I'm sure we'll get right into that when it pops up. But what's been going on with you, man? How have you been?
Uh, just been busy, doing the father thing and obviously work, and been having like a lot of spiritual attacks and anxiety as well too, bro. Like today has been pretty rough on the anxiety attack side of things, but I've been getting through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those days.
Yeah, usually that happens to me sometimes too, bro. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'll drink too much coffee or sometimes when I'm have a little bit lack of sleep, but yeah, it can be rough. I feel like the anxiety when it hits you when you're on SR, it can be super intense. Like you have a lot of energy and it's hard to explain, but I definitely feel you.
Yeah, it's just been one of those days for me, man, and it seems like it's been real heavy.
Yeah.
So I've been drinking a lot of water and worked out a little bit as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's some push-ups and a couple of dips here and there to try to transmute energy. But yeah, it's just been one of those days, bro, where anxiety has been top tier or something, bro. Just
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, well, hopefully it'll be better tomorrow, man. Get some sleep and start fresh tomorrow.
Facts. You already know, man. We don't sleep for long, but I definitely need to get a few hours in of sleep because I've been up like yeah, but since like 1 or 2 in the morning, bro. So it's been like a long day.
That's a super long day, man.
Yeah.
Well, should we get right into it?
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, I'm ready.
Should we hit that intro?
Yeah. It's been a while, man. Oh, let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. Gotta knock the rust off. All right. Welcome to the Unchained podcast, everybody. This is your boy, Spirit Ward Divine Chosen Martin, along with this podcast partner, Seb Conscious. Ooh, always
Ooh-wee.
put God first and become your inner lion in this crooked matrix and spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen here.
All right, bro. I'm gonna lead the way for us on this one. All right.
Okay, sounds good, man.
All right, man. We're gonna start it off. Topic number one. What are your thoughts on eating healthy and taking supplements while on SR? I mean, anybody can obviously do these things, but yeah, what do you think? What do you think about eating healthy and taking supplements?
Um, well, it's very important for us to do, to eat healthy and try to go organic as much as possible, especially the way stuff is nowadays in this modern day. Because a lot of these foods are not good for you, bro. It seems like it's just getting worse and worse as far as the quality
Yes.
of the food goes, and a lot of these foods are being tampered with as well, bro. So we got to pay like way more close attention to what we're eating so we can be able to have good thoughts out here and obviously all around feel good and able to operate the best we can out here. And supplements for me, is very important to take supplements as well too because they're taking a lot of nutrients out of food as well. So it's like missing nutrients in foods and you have to like take supplements to like fill these spots in
Right,
far
right.
as the nutrition goes and stuff too. So it's important for supplements, man. So we gotta do our research and get these supplements in our bodies as well on top of the food we eat. Because, like I said, they're taking nutrients out of the food
Oh yeah.
nowadays on some weird stuff, bro. Like,
Yep.
yeah, they're just taking nutrients out of the food, bro. They're tampering with the food now, and we got to pay more attention to that, or
Yeah.
else we're gonna be in bad shape out here, bro.
Yeah, bro. As soon as I caught wind of that seed oil stuff, I started
Yeah,
switch. I started switching my whole shit up, bro. Because
man.
there's seed oils in pretty much everything, fam. Like
Yeah.
any of them, canola oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, and what I've learned is that these oils they stay inside of our body, bro, for years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the secret killer that people aren't understanding. Everybody's talking about sugar and like soda and all this bad stuff and fast food. Yeah, that stuff is bad. But a lot of this damage, especially in America, bro, are these seed oils, man. So, it's basically like anytime you go to like a restaurant or something, it's almost guaranteed that your food is gonna have seed oils in it.
Oh,
You know,
we.
they're either frying that shit um in soybean oil or they're cooking the meat in vegetable oil or something like that. And it's horrible for you, man. So that's
Facts.
that's been a big one for me is switching over to like single ingredient foods, bro. I've been on this diet and I've been doing pretty good, man. I've lost like almost 20 pounds and I think it is about 20 pounds now. And I've just been eating like single ingredient foods, bro. And I know that you like to do the same thing, but just
Mm-hmm.
basically I just eat meats. I'll eat like a steak, red meat, chicken breasts, I'll eat eggs, and then basically just fruits and vegetables, bro. And then I'll have honey with like some smoothies, but that's basically it. Like I'm at this point where I'm not even gonna tolerate any like I don't go out to eat at restaurants, nothing, bro. Because it's all bullshit. It's beyond the fast food. It's almost every you pretty much have to cook at home in order for to feel safe about what you're eating.
Yeah, real stuff, bro. Cause yeah, like you said, a lot of these restaurants and stuff, yeah, they got a lot of seed oils and stuff in there as well. So it's definitely like messing with your spirit and your body as well. So it's like really important to make home cooked meals because that way you'll know exactly what's in your food because you're making it at home. That's why it's important for us out here to cook at home instead of like trying to resort to yeah, restaurants or fast food restaurant joints. Yeah, bro, those places are very bad to go to far as getting proper nutrition and getting um just all around good thoughts and just operating to your fullest potential out here. We need to cook our own foods at home, you know?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro, when that discernment kicks in and you start to go around and you look at all these different places. Like I mean, all the fast food joints are obviously off limits, but even going to the grocery store with this new discernment, it's like you realize damn near everything in the grocery store is bad for you. Besides,
Ooh,
like,
we.
you know what I mean? Besides what I just said, like meat, fruit, vegetables, all the obvious things that are, I seen a post somebody said that it's called God's food. Like the food that is single ingredients. You look at the ingredients and there's not like a bunch of random chemicals and weird stuff in there. You know what I'm
Man.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah, when you get that discernment and going to the grocery store, you definitely see the matrix going on up in there. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, it's like it can be bizarre sometimes. You just see stuff way different. When you get the discernment and intuition on SR, you're way more aware to what's really going on out here, and stuff just does not look the same. And that's a blessing though, to have that because you're way more aware to what's going on out here for your own protection, bro.
Exactly. And then
Yeah.
you see other people that are in the grocery store and they're riding around with like a bunch of soda and Gatorade and chips and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I feel bad for these people, man.
Yeah, same with me, man. Last time I went to the grocery store, yeah, I've seen a couple of shopping carts with, cases on cases of soda, no water
Yeah,
at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Coca-Cola and Pepsi, those are like rust removers. And I've seen like a whole shopping cart full of that. Now, you just want to say something to
yeah,
try to help these people out, but you can't do that because you'll get looked at sideways. We have to obviously let people learn on their own,
yeah,
because you just can't go up to people and be like, no, you can't drink that. That's bad
right,
for you type stuff. That's
right,
not gonna go in the right direction.
yeah. They're gonna look at you sideways.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's just how it is though. But you definitely see how it is though out here in the world and stuff. And
Yeah,
you just want to help people out the best you can, but it's best to just stay in your zone, and just keep moving forward. But you definitely see what's going on about here when you go into the matrix/grocery stores or restaurants.
absolutely, bro. All right, man. Well, topic number two. Let's get into yeah, topic number two, bro, is blockages. So basically, when you feel these feelings of potentially, self doubt, maybe overthinking, maybe yeah, just blockages that, when we basically find ourselves stop doing what we know we should be doing. It definitely happens to me quite a bit on this journey. But what do you think about that?
Yeah, it happens to me quite a bit too, man. We just have to keep pushing forward. And what I usually do is obviously go to the big homie upstairs, ask for strength and stuff. Drink a lot of water as well. Try to transmute energy to the best of my ability.
Yeah,
Even talk about some things. It's important to communicate and talk about stuff we have on our minds too, and not bottle things up. Be open, be more
right.
vulnerable to talk about things, because when you bottle stuff up, that could definitely cause blockages as well to some degree.
Yeah.
And yeah, it happens to me too. So, we're not alone out here. We go through this, and it can be brutal sometimes, bro. Blockages can cause all types of bizarre stuff to go down, bro. But it's important to just keep moving forward and stay strong and not let the blockage defeat you to where the enemy could possibly come in and make you make you have bad decision making going on.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? And we all
Right.
go through this, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been fortunate lately to where I've kind of been having this mode to where like I've it's almost like, and I know like where I'm gonna say this and then a couple days are gonna come down and basically something's gonna happen. But I feel like right now I'm in a good spot. I definitely experienced it with like a lot of laziness and stuff. And obviously, we do it together with the podcast. We haven't made a podcast in a month, and it's like shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
right.
we got to, you know, just basically pick ourselves back up, bro, and keep pushing, man. Because yeah, I know that like the core things that I need to be doing usually, bro, and it's usually eating healthy, drinking a lot of water, working out, obviously showing up to my job, um, talking to my spiritual brothers, tapping in with people, staying social. If I'm doing those things, I'm usually doing pretty good. So if it has anything to do with that, I'm pretty good at busting through and making sure I do it as of late. But it can be brutal sometimes. I feel like sometimes you'll get knocked off track and basically it just feels like you're stuck, and you don't
Hmm.
really know how to get out. And it's almost like nothing fixes it. You almost have to just wait it out for a time period until basically you start to feel better. There's a list of things that you could do, working out, moving around, drinking a lot of water, talking to somebody, praying. there's all sorts of stuff, but yeah, that's definitely there's some major ones to where it feels like you almost just gotta wait it out and just basically have faith.
Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, wait it out, having patience and enduring these
Yeah.
weird moments of blockages, bro. Because yeah, they can be definitely brutal and weird, but it's like you just have to be patient and endure it. And once you get through it, you notice you'll be back on track. You know,
Hmm.
that's because it happens. It happens to me. Yeah, it happens to me as well, bro. And it's just hard to explain sometimes, but when you get through it, it always seems like it's a good bounce back slash level up after you get through that.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Well, that one kind of ties into our next one here, bro. Topic number three. This one's called overcoming mind games and spiritual attacks.
Oh,
What do you have to say about that one?
man. Here we go, man. Yeah. Like for me today, bro, I've been having a lot of anxiety attacks,
Yeah.
spiritual attacks, you know what I mean? And it's just been one of those days for me, man. It's no other way to say that. But what I've been, what we can do is try to hydrate to the best we can. Eat very healthy, you know what I mean? And obviously, of course, go to the big homie upstairs and talk to people like I've said before.
Yeah.
When we go through these moments of anxiety and spiritual attacks, it can be very, very like box in type phenomenon type, situations. And we got to make sure that we don't let it get so bad to where we be stuck in that.
Yes.
And it will cause crazy mind games, bro, because that's how it is. And that's been happening to me today. It's hard to explain, but yeah, today has been one of those days of serious spiritual attacks and anxiety attacks that I've been going through today. That's why I'm real happy to be back into the podcast studio right now
Oh yeah.
to basically combat that, combat the enemy and show them that they're not going to win, you know?
Absolutely, bro. And we're
Yeah.
doing the right thing, man. And I've been experiencing the same kind of stuff, bro. You know, since I moved to my new spot, moved to a new apartment, moved to a new city, and it's been a little bit strange to be honest. Like just getting used to the energy is totally different. Just been, but yeah, like usually when I go to work, bro, I've been pretty good because I have something to do that day. But when I've been out and about on my days off, I've definitely been getting some spiritual attacks
Yeah.
and feeling feeling just weird and feeling anxious, you know, and it's weird. It's a weird phenomenon because one day you're feeling great and then the next day all of a sudden you're questioning all this stuff and it's definitely a spiritual attack. You know, the one
Hmm.
thing that I do know is that it's definitely from the enemy, and it's something that's outside of ourselves because it just doesn't make sense how you'll go from one day you're feeling amazing and then the next day you wake up all of a sudden you're just nervous and stressed and you're in self-doubt. It makes no sense, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it has to be from the enemy. So a lot of the time I will just kind of like, recognize that and I'll just chill. You know, it's almost like I treat myself like like I got the flu or something. You know, I'll just be
Yeah.
like, I'm definitely under attack right now. Let's not make any crazy decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
I'll just chill, chill at the house. Maybe I'll make myself something, that I like to eat. Or if it's super bad, obviously, yeah, like I'll get on my bike and do a workout or do some push-ups or I'll go to the gym or move my body and but a lot of the time that's usually my go-to, bro, is I'll kind of just treat myself like I got the flu, like a spiritual flu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all we can do, bro, is yeah, treat ourselves like we're going through like a little spiritual flu, and just all around take good care of ourselves and don't forget that we're not alone going through this because we
Yeah.
tend to have this this type of situation where you feel like you're alone going through these situations, and it's never like that at all. And
No.
that makes the situation way worse when you feel like you're alone going through these anxiety attacks, spiritual attacks and stuff. That's why it's important to reach out to spiritual brothers and talk about what's going on with you and stuff, because
Yes.
this shit can be very bizarre, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I'm super grateful for, bro. Especially you. Anytime I'm going through something, I know I can holler at you and just it don't matter, and that
Right.
usually that always helps, just letting it out to somebody, like letting it out. It don't matter what it is, because
Mm-hmm.
obviously something's going on to where you got to speak about it. When you speak about things, it kind of takes the pressure off a little bit.
Exactly. It takes the weight off your shoulders, man. That's why I'm grateful for YouTube and this, because it gives us, it's like therapy. You know what I
It is.
mean? To speak about whatever we got going on with us instead of bottling stuff up. And it's a lot of guys out here that bottle stuff up to where it turns them into something very dark.
Yeah.
It turns you into a dark cloud out here, and you will start to project that energy out onto others.
Yeah, that's how Agent Smiths are born.
you know. Yeah, Agent Smiths and
from,
Decepticons, yeah, bro, that's not
from that
good,
type of energy.
because yeah, it's not good, man. Not good, because looking at our old selves, we was like that, bro, because we were bottling stuff up, participating in substances, hanging around the wrong people. And the people that we had around us, they didn't care about us and didn't care to listen to us talk about what we had to talk about, because they wanted
Right.
us to listen to them,
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
know. Ooh,
Or
we
the only time they would really listen to you is when they were like drinking or something.
Right. That's like the only time I used to go through that all the time, bro. And nobody wanted to listen to me about nothing. So I would end up bottling stuff up and just turned into a dark cloud out here, bro. And that's unhealthy.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, that is never good, man. Anybody that's going through something, I don't care if you're male or female, if you're on SR or not. You gotta talk about this stuff, bro. I mean, it's damaging to other people around you too. My ex-girlfriend used to do that a lot, bro. Like, she would just bottle things up. I would never know when she was upset. She would just act a certain way, and then I'm
Right.
like, all of a sudden it would just blow up. I'm like, where did this come from? You know?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it's and then all of a sudden I'll pry it out of her, right? And then she'll, start spewing at the mouth, bro, just going off on like this, all these things that she's upset about or going through, in her head. But
Right.
basically, she wasn't going to tell me until it boiled over.
Yeah, that's how it gets. Usually we let this stuff bottle up so bad to where it leads to a big explosion. Instead of talking about it soon as something comes up, we just let that stuff stack up on top of one another. And you have a whole rap sheet of just shit that you have. And then when somebody, tries to talk to you about it, you give them an atom bomb. You know what I mean? And drop a bomb on them. And like you said, you just be like, where did this come from? And that's what a lot of us go through, man. That's why it's not good to bottle things up. And nobody is too good to talk about the shit that you have going on with you. It actually takes the weight off your shoulders and helps you feel better.
Facts, bro.
You know,
I'm
straight
blessed
up.
that I'm blessed that I've been able to. That's one thing. I struggle in other areas, but that's one thing that I'm God has blessed me with. I'm never really afraid to hit maybe you up or another brother or a family member or anybody. Like, if I'm really going through it, I know immediately to go and talk to somebody that I trust.
Facts. That's important, bro, or else we will be set in bad situations, bro, as far as the mind goes, because you just don't have no one to, yeah, you have no one to speak to about what you got going on. And that's when the
Mhm.
enemy comes in, when you hold those bad thoughts in, because that's all energy, bro.
Right.
You know, that's all energy, man. And when you hold that type of energy in that needs to be spoken on, it can transmute into something dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's not good, bro. Because yeah, looking at my old stuff, as I like to say all the time, I'm definitely a professional at doing that. A professional at bottling stuff up,
Really?
shaking the pop bottle, right? You shake the pop bottle up, and then when it gets to that point of explosion, it ends up hurting other people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Instead of just, talking about what's going on and getting the weight off your shoulders and stuff.
Yeah,
And that's what a
exactly.
lot of us is going through out here. A lot of people out here got stuff that they are afraid to talk about because they feel that it'll make them look weak or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I make them look weak, and yeah, we got to just like let it out as it comes, little bits, so it doesn't get to where it's that explosion point.
Yeah. And it just end up hurting you in the long run too, bro. And
Right.
along with others potentially.
Right. Yeah, you end up looking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. For real. That's not good.
Right. Well, cool, man. You ready for the next one here?
Let's go, bro.
All right. This is we're into my topics here now, bro. Number 4. This one is called putting women aside while you're on semen retention, or until you kind of get the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? And this is something
Yeah.
that I realized I definitely I don't know, you seen the video that I made recently, but I ended up you know hooking up with this girl, like, I'd say a week ago, bro. And this was the first time that I had been intimate with a female, on my whole journey, bro. And it really like threw me for a loop. I know a lot of people have seen the video. I made a whole ass video about it because I was
Hmm.
going through it. And that really was a huge lesson for me, bro. Realizing like it's just important for us to stay focused, and essentially that it made me understand that women are basically, for guys like us that are on semen retention, we have goals and we have this spot that we want to get to, like we want to become a certain version of ourselves. It's almost like these girls are pretty much a distraction. And then what I've realized is that um basically, like, a man that's supposed to be on his purpose, if he has a woman, it's almost like the message almost gets interfered with. And this isn't any disrespect to women, but what I've noticed is that in order for us to like be in a relationship, we have to like mix our energy with these people, so they're always going to have something to say, they're always going to have an opinion, they're always going to try to influence what we're doing. So what I've realized, the conclusion that I came to after all this is like, I feel like we're better off by ourselves, bro. For
Yeah.
a time period. It doesn't have to be forever, but um, yeah. And I feel like I keep relearning this lesson, but here I am again.
Facts, bro. It's the truth. When you're on a journey of trying to better yourself, it's important to stay to yourself. And yeah, it's like no disrespect to, women or anything, but it can potentially be a distraction, bro. It's easy to get distracted nowadays, especially with lust and females out here when you're trying to be on a bigger purpose.
Yeah.
And the way I see it, yeah, it's important to stay alone and link up with other women out there that's obviously going through the same thing as you, that's on their self-development journey as well, it seems, because there's other women out there that's going through the same thing, and their journey of self-development and trying to not be distracted out here while they're trying to better themselves. I consider um connecting with them is a good thing to do. It's just like, it goes both ways for men and women out there, because it's women that go through the same thing we go through with men, that's not trying to be distracted by men out there. And we're going through it by not trying to be distracted by women out there that's sent to you to take you off your purpose. Because
Yeah, yeah,
you get people sent your way by the
right.
spirit world or whatever you want to call it to take
Yeah,
you off track. And it's very easy to get taken off track. It's bizarre how that is. That's why it's important to have the self awareness. There we go. that self-awareness, bro. That stuff is a beast and it's powerful to utilize,
Yeah,
and like I said, it's real easy to get taken off track, bro, with for us with females out here, and it could be a downfall. You just gotta be strong and keep moving forward, and yeah, we all go through it, man. We all have our moments where we get distracted, bro, and almost basically fall off the horse. But we
yeah,
just have to get back on that journey and don't forget that we got a greater purpose for ourselves out here and don't let it just, basically put mind games into yourself to where you will just give up type stuff. You got to keep moving
right.
forward. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It just it made me realize that how slippery of a slope it could be. Like
Hmm.
I'm grateful that I didn't actually relapse. I'm grateful I didn't actually have sex with this girl. But it's basically like it's almost like the tape ran, played out in my head. I'm like, okay, I could have just busted one time, and then who's to say I wouldn't just keep hanging out with this girl, you know?
Right.
And then what? And then I what? Stop making videos, stop making podcasts because I'm too busy with this girl, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's and that's crazy because that can happen so fast,
Yeah.
So that's why I think that and I'm not saying forever. I just think that it's good for us to basically be alone until we've established ourselves, whether that be financially, with certain goals that we have, fitness goals, I don't know, anything, wherever you want to see yourself, and then kind of attract a female after you've gotten to that point.
Yeah, it's the truth. You want to make sure you establish yourself far as your vibration goes, raise your energy up. Um, yeah, just your all around self, whether it's finances, your career, or whatever you're doing. Yeah, it's just good to make sure that you're up at a good level to where you feel comfortable enough to, potentially let the right woman in. And for the ladies, potentially let the right guy in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You just, while you are on that journey of elevation, you don't want any distractions to cut you off. You know what
exactly.
I mean? And it's so easy to happen. Cause like you
Right.
said, man, bro, if you end up, getting into a situation where it could be fornication and potentially do it once, you'll end up doing it again, bro, and end up, spending all your spiritual money to where you will lose focus on the journey, your elevation, because you will just want to keep smashing, bro, and keep fornicating, and that'll make you forget about all the work that you put in. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It's
Yeah.
dangerous.
It's very dangerous, bro, and that's why I was so shook, like a lot of people I told that to, they're like, "Oh, no big deal," but I saw the deeper aspect of it,
Right.
it's almost like I was eye to eye with like a demon or the enemy or something, because it could change like that, so
Yeah.
it's like, you know what I mean? It's almost like I made eye contact with that demon again, and it was close, but I definitely cut it off. But that's why I was so shook, is because I was like, damn, this is dangerous.
That's how it is, bro. When you operate in the spirit, you literally see um the games that the enemy likes to play because like I said, bro, they like to send people our way, send people into our life to distract us on purpose. You just have to have the wisdom and the self-awareness to see that shit. You know what I mean? And act on it like, yo, I know what this is. I am not falling for that shit. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
You got to look at the fruits. That's my new favorite term, is like, looking at the fruits, right? Because we know what we're supposed to be doing. So if it's someone that comes and, like you just said, it could be someone from the kingdom of darkness, disguised as an angel of light, like the Bible says.
Right.
You know, someone who's disguised as a friend, or someone you want to hang out with, but then they're slowly pulling you away from the mission that God wants you to do. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Slowly pulling you away, and they're sneaky with it too. And then all of a sudden you realize, oh, I haven't been making any videos. I haven't been reading my Bible. I haven't done any podcasts in a while. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I haven't
Mm-hmm.
been tapping in, so that's when you gotta reel it back in and be like, you know, it's yeah, bro. It can get tricky, man.
It's bizarre, man. It's this like this life is a giant video game. You got to make sure that we make the right moves in this real life Grand Theft Auto game. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Yeah.
Jeez.
It's bizarre, bro. You know, it's just we got to have the self-awareness, like I've said, to make sure we are making the right moves, or else we will sabotage ourselves, you know, by not having the discernment and intuition of how the enemy plays games and how they send people into our life to take us off track, bro. It's just bizarre how that is.
Disguised as a friend. That's how sneaky they are. It seems like it's somebody who is good for you, and then all of a sudden, when you take you put it under the binoculars, you understand what's really going on.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. It's just it's a blessing to be able to have this ability and just see stuff for what it really is, so you know how to operate and make the right moves in this video game. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Yeah.
Absolutely, bro.
Crazy,
All right,
crazy
man.
to the mug.
For real, dude. That was a great topic, bro. You ready for topic number 5 here?
Let's go, bro.
All right. What are your thoughts on getting urges and feeling lustful? Like maybe because lately I've been having this thing where, and this is for all the guys that are on team and retention, but how do you think we should deal with urges? And lately I've been catching myself, like, say I'll see a girl in public or something like that and she looks good, and I'll catch myself, like, looking, at her butt or something like that. And then I immediately have a catch. I'm like, what, stop doing that. But it's almost like it's ingrained so deep into us, bro, to where this lust that, like, it's always trying to come back and get you. It's always trying to come back and get you. So I basically just wanted to talk about, yeah, like urges and how lust can come creep back up, even if you are on SR, even if you're on a long streak, like me and you, even if you're, whatever, at any point, any stage in the journey. I feel like it just keeps creeping back up because we're men. We have sex drives, but we got to figure
Right.
out how, we got to figure out how to manage this.
Yeah, it's the truth, man. Shoot, we all go through this, man. Yeah, it's important to just not get stuck in seeing looking at body parts and stuff, and take your focus and put it on something that's, important for you to be productive, because it's real easy to get that when you see body parts, it gets stuck in your subconscious, and it will sabotage you, bro. It's real tough for us men out here. Um, yeah, what I usually do, man, I try to transmute that energy to the best of my ability, or find someone to talk to about
Yeah,
the situation, so it doesn't get, because it's planting seeds in your mind and you don't want it
yeah,
to grow into a tree of chaos.
exactly.
As I like to say, trees of chaos out here and shit, and you have to find different avenues of transmuting that type of energy, so
Yeah,
it doesn't sabotage you in the long run. Like I said, find someone to talk to about it. Um, Go work out real quick. Drink some water, because urges. Well, on top of seeing stuff like that, it's kind of like a form of edging. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And urges, when that energy drops down to the lower region and stuff, it's important to work out to move it back up, or drink a
yeah,
lot of water, because our brains, when they get dehydrated, that's some bad news as well too. And it seems like for me, when I get dehydrated, that's when urges hit the hardest, because the
yeah,
brain the brain is not hydrated, so it's like that energy just drops, bro.
yeah,
And it's just like, what the hell is going on up out here? You know what
yeah,
I mean? Just energy's just downstairs like crazy. You got to
yeah,
bring that shit back up.
yeah.
And like I said, working out, talking to a spiritual brother, even eating fruits and vegetables out here. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
yeah, lots of water, bro. Hydration.
Yeah. I like what you said about how, when you're dehydrated too, because I've noticed that, bro. It's like maybe when I have like a rough day or a long day, or even if I'm feeling like anxiety or like maybe how you had a rough day today, I'll catch myself
Man,
having urges on top of anxiety.
right. And that stuff can be bizarre, bro. You know what
Ex-
I mean? I
Yeah,
mean bizarre. And it's just
yeah,
like, dude, you gotta battle through that and endure that, and just make sure you don't have any slip ups. It's hard. It's hard as hell to do, but that's what makes you strong out here.
hmm
And that's what I've come to realize on this whole SR journey, bro. Cause it man, when that stuff happens, you just gotta push through that and have the wisdom to like I said, go to more productive and healthy avenues, bro. That's why communication is very important as well. Talk about the stuff that you go through and don't bottle it up and think that you're um either too good or too weak to talk about the shit. Nobody is too good to talk about urges, lust, or just all around toxic situations that you go through. It takes weight off your shoulders.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
And it shows strength, bro. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
yeah, that's a sign of strength when you're able to be vulnerable and talk about some stuff that is kind of a weird topic or whatever. Like
Right.
that's what we do when we exit the matrix too. You
For
know?
real. That's what I come to realize when your consciousness escapes out of the matrix, it's real easy to talk about shit that you got going on. Like it's nothing.
Yeah, you could do like
You
yeah,
know?
whatever, like some crazy yeah, because there's no judgment going on. There's no
Right.
judgment, right? It's just we're all in the meat suit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how it is. Just out here synchronized and just trying to help one another and take out dark energy, bro. Just
Mm-hmm.
straight up exterminate dark energy, bro.
Right.
And make sure the vibration stays up, not
Yeah.
down type shit.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah, it's bizarre, bro. When you just operate in the spirit and see that stuff, it's a blessing, but it's just weird, bro.
Super weird. Yeah, I've been really having really having to catch myself lately, but yeah. Another one of my other homies told me that because I fornicated or whatever. Uh,
Right.
he basically was saying that sometimes how it works is when you allow yourself to go there, even though I didn't actually bust, I still fornicated, and he said that that opened doors for potentially other demons to kind of like latch onto me, and then that's why I've been feeling kind of like more urges and more lust ever since that happened because
Hmm.
it's like you open a window for these little gargoyles to come, and then they start flying around, and you
Yeah,
know
it's the truth.
you really got to stay strong through. If something like that does happen, you got to make sure they're staying strong for the next week or two after that because it could potentially get pretty intense.
Yeah, it's the truth. What he said is the truth. You do open up doors for like gargoyles to come in, or no, these lustful gargoyle spirits that fly around your head or your body type shit. It's the truth,
Yeah,
bro. And you have to basically stay strong for like a week or two after you encounter this lustful situation to basically exterminate these lustful spirits or whatever the hell's going on. You just got
yeah,
to make sure you keep moving forward and don't, open up more doors, because what he said is absolutely correct. We definitely open up some doors to some spirits or something when we actually um participate in
yeah,
lustful acts. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think what he said is you give the demons authority to kind of like run around and kind of boss you around for a little bit because up until that point you had the authority. Like you've been solid this whole time, and then you fall short. It's like these little demons have been waiting. They're always waiting around the corner, bro. You know?
For real. Looking around
Yeah.
the corner like, oh, it's our time to come in. Let's get him now. He's about to mess up. Let's get ready to attack type stuff.
Oh yeah, they're literally like waiting, like on the edge of their seat. They're just waiting.
Dude.
So that's how it is. That's kind of what I've been going through. I've been definitely feeling better the last 2 days, but it's been pretty intense. It's been a little bit of a ride, but it's all
Yeah,
good.
that's how it is, bro. We just have to keep moving forward. And like I said, bro, communication, man. Reach out to other gentlemen that's on this journey as well, too, because this shit is definitely bizarre and it's not easy, bro. Stuff is not easy to go through, especially if you're trying to do this by yourself.
Hmm.
You know, yeah, it's damn near impossible. You know, you have to talk about what you got going on and stuff. And that's another thing that I'm grateful for, is just being able to connect with you and others out there that's going through this. You feel me?
Absolutely, bro. Yeah,
Straight up.
absolutely, man. All right, my boy. We got the grand finale right here, boy. You ready?
Uh-oh.
Topic number 6, bro. What are your thoughts on how as soon as you go on semen retention, you start cultivating that life force, all of a sudden people just start to respect you more. And people start to, like, you'll get there's all types of stuff, but I just feel like we become, spiritually, it's almost like our spiritual makeup changes and we become more solid and we put off a certain energy to people, and then you're going to notice people that are, wanting to hit you up or chill or collaborate with you or whatever, but before you went on SR, none of this stuff was going on. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. It's all energy and spiritual money. As I like to say, you save that stuff up and build a glow to yourself. People notice that and you'll gain respect. But at the same time, you'll gain like jealousy and hate as well, it seems. It's a positive and a negative, but we have to focus on the positive. And you definitely gain a lot of respect from people, it seems, because that's what I'm going through right now. People just respect you and they think that you're all around a cool person, no matter what you're going through. They see how you carry yourself, communicate, how your character is. Yeah, people respect that, man. And like I said, you'll bring the dark energy out of others because they see that you have something that they don't have, but you have to focus on the positive,
Yeah,
which is the respect side, and people who think that you're a good guy out here and they see it, they see the glow, they see the energy, and they see how you, like I said, carry yourself. And that's a blessing,
yeah,
and you gain respect and people will want to be around your energy, or keep you in good spirits or just ride with you on the journey, bro. Like people that ride with you on the journey, those are the real ones out there, you
yeah.
know. And I got, some of my subscribers out there on my YouTube are some real ride or dies out there that's been with me for a long time out here, still
Yeah,
riding with me, and
absolutely, man.
that's a beautiful thing, bro. That's very, very great to me. And I'm grateful for that, just being on
Yeah,
the SR journey, gaining respect from others on this journey as well. It's, yeah,
and
it's
the
hard to
and
explain, bro. It's hard to explain, but I'm grateful for it.
the beautiful part is that the friends that we do meet on this journey are real, like true spiritual friends, because we're actually being our authentic selves, and then people
Right.
are, you know what I'm saying? We're not faking anything anymore. I feel like my old self, not to say that I was fake, but like I was fake in a way, because I used to drink a lot of alcohol and I used to just do things that, I wasn't like, looking back, I'm just like disgusted with who I used to be, and now
Yeah.
it's a whole new person. So I know the people that, that we're gonna meet on this journey on SR, and these other brothers that are on SR, it's a special bond, no matter what, so I definitely appreciate all the people as well. YouTube, bro, Spirit War Squad, Subconscious Galaxy, everybody, that the Unchained gang, everybody that tunes into our stuff, bro. And they all know who they are, so shout out to them. But it
For
just, yeah,
real. They know who they are. They
you
sure
know,
do, don't they? Yeah, they do. And
yeah,
like you said, bro, Yeah, it's just a blessing, man. And I like how you said, looking at our old self, uh it's hard to explain. It's not potentially operating fake. Well, to a certain extent it is when you participate in substances and alcohol, because it basically keeps you from being your true self.
It
You
does.
know, it's like having a dark cloud over you to where you're not your authentic self at all. And now since we're operating in our authentic self and not having that cloud over us, it's showing our true selves out here, because we have no fear. That fear is gone, type shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And overcoming these obstacles and stuff. And that's very hard for a lot of us out here to do,
Yes.
is operating that authentic self, man. Because, and like I said, these substances, the wrong people, intertwining your energy out here, it keeps you from being that authentic self. That being that authentic self is like finding treasure chests
It
on the
is.
damn island, type shit. You know what I mean? Like a pirate, you find that treasure. That's your authentic self. When you find it, you want to keep that shit forever.
Exactly. And finding friends that allow you to be that person. You know,
Right. That too.
yeah, and you can be that person and they love you for that person. You know,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
don't got to put on some show. I feel like my old self. Yeah, like I guess the reason why I said fake is because I would put on like this image, right, to hang out with certain people and pretend that I like certain music, certain artists, pretend that I like, certain stuff like with sports and certain, just dumb stuff, right? To whereas like that's not being your true self. That means you're trying to basically put on an image, so other people will like you. So
Yeah.
that's one of the things that SR will get you to do, when you start to understand how everything works, and especially once you exit the matrix, bro. I mean, it's a wrap. You understand that the only thing to do is to be our authentic selves.
Yeah. It's a blessing to be your authentic self and let go of that fear, bro. That illusion of fear that a lot of us have out here, that's what's holding a lot of us back, bro, and
Hmm.
keeping us stuck out here. It takes you got to dig deep, as I like to say, and working on ourselves. That's important for all of us out here, bro. You got to dig deep in ourselves and, yeah, shadow work. It ain't no other way to say that shit, bro. Shadow work and go into the deepest, darkest places and take that light and see what the hell we got to clean on the inside, clean it out, and then become our authentic selves out here, so we can go straight to the top where we belong, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. I
Real
found a
shit,
cool
bro.
little thing today when I was doing my Bible time and listened to a sermon. The Bible says 365 times that we're not supposed to fear. Isn't that crazy? 365 times it says we're not supposed to be basically fear at all. So just
365 days a year, bro. That's every
right.
day of the year.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool when I heard that, but that's the truth, man. Can't be living in fear.
Ooh, wait.
Yeah, hold up. Hey, bro, can you hang on just 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Do
I'll
your thing.
try to
But
keep
yeah,
keep the
our
people
boy
going.
Self Conscious has something to do real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say how much I appreciate everybody that's tuned in to the Unchained podcast out here. You know what I mean? Yeah, me and Self Conscious is just grateful for everybody that's watching, ladies and gentlemen out there, especially me. It's been a while since we've been in the studio, doing this, and just glad to be back doing this again. And man, like I said, y'all, this journey is a trip. I'm just keeping it real. It's a damn trip out here when you on your self-development journey. You feel me? And oh wait, it's hard to explain, but putting the big homie upstairs first, that's a blessing as well. And staying grateful for everything you got in life. You know what I mean? And it took me, like I said in my YouTube videos before. I'm in my 30s now. Took your boy until he got in his 30s to realize how grateful he is for everything that he got in his life. Far as the people that you connecting with out here, bro, like-minded individuals, and yeah, that's just a beautiful thing. Cause looking at my old self, I didn't have all that, and he's back now. Yeah, I
I'm
just got
back, bro.
done chopping it up
Yes,
with the
sir.
people, chopping it up with the people about being grateful and how, it's a blessing to be back into the Unchained store.
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, bro. Appreciate it for keeping it rolling, bro. This has been a good episode, man. It's been a while, so we definitely chopped it up nice and fine tonight.
Facts, bro. That's a good thing, man. We got to get back on the ball because we had that blockage, as we
Yeah,
said, bro, and it was a long one too. And our people was like, "Where the heck is an episode?"
exactly. Yeah, I had
You know,
people, messaging me as always, where are the episodes? Where are the
man,
episodes?
we got one on the way. It's beautiful, bro. We just got to make sure we get more going. Get
Yeah, we
this
will.
one obviously knocked out and get on to which one we on? We on 124 now. Yes,
Yeah,
125 next.
yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it soon. Maybe we got to start ramping it back up to how we were, bro.
Yeah, where we do one maybe possibly every day or every other day now.
Right. Yeah, we
We
gotta
have
we
to
got
get back super disciplined.
exactly, bro.
You know what I
So
mean?
yeah, we'll start doing that, man.
Yeah, I'm down for that, bro. Real stuff.
Cool, bro. Well, great job, man. That's the end of the episode, my dude. Yeah, shout out to all the retainers as always. Shout out to all you guys. Um, Subconscious Galaxy. What's the name of your new squad? Is it still Spirit War Squad or what?
Yeah, it's still Spirit War Squad. Yeah, of course. It's always gonna be Spirit War. It's the Spirit War Divine Chosen Squad.
There we go. Well, shout out to all you guys, man. As always, if you guys have made it this far in this episode, shout out to you. You're a real one, and we appreciate you. Um, but yeah, man, this has been the Unchained Podcast, episode 124. You want to say anything on the way out, bro?
Yeah, of course. Coming from Spirit War Divine Chosen Martin, bro. I just want to say I'm grateful for everybody out here that's rocking with us as far as our one-on-one YouTube videos, the podcast, everything. I'm just happy to be here right now making this episode for y'all. For obviously for myself too. We do it for ourselves because it's therapy, but we know that, our people has been waiting for this too. Because this is something special, man, to just be open and talk about what we got going on because it's a lot of people that can relate to this and it's needed. People need this podcast to listen to, bro, because
Yeah,
it helps other people feel like they're not alone.
yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Real stuff.
All our SR brothers, they love our podcast, bro, and you already know. So
Yeah,
we
that's a
gotta
blessing.
keep it rolling, my man.
Absolutely, bro. I'm just grateful.
Grateful for you too, man. And yeah, I'll toss this up on the old YouTube, and I'll send it on over to you, bro. Much love and great job.
Absolutely, bro. Much love to you too. And on to episode 125. And man, once again, I'm just glad to be back in the Unchained store, bro. I'm happy right now that
Absolutely.
we got that knocked out.
Let's go. I'll get it
Let's
uploaded.
go.
Spin it back.
Yep, spin it back. I can't wait to spin it back, bro.
All right, man. Much love. I'll talk to you shortly here, bro.
All right, sounds good, bro. Take it easy.
All right. See you, bud.
All right.